Yeah, what you checking out, man?
I'm just watching some K-pop videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Bro, eyes on the road.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Damn, she has some nice legs.
Bro, keep your eyes on the road. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Crescent Cross podcast. I'm your host today, the crafty, curious Cameron Cross. And with me today is my usual co-host, King Crescent.
Hello.
How are you, my friend?
I am doing well. And, well, if you have not, actually have seen our episodes, in the previous, episodes or videos, we get into car crashes for the fun of it. And for whatever we do, we just start getting into car crashes. And then from then on, we get into the show, talk about whatever we want. And we're doing small talk right now. And then afterwards, we try to figure out how in the world we got out of that car crash.
But of course you already knew this, right? Because you watched the first episode.
Did you?
Did you?
Anyways.
So what's been going on with you lately?
I went to Comic-Con over at the Greater Austin, and it was a really fun experience. This was literally my very first Comic-Con.
Yeah, I've only ever been there for graduations.
Same.
3 of them. My high school graduation and my 2 stepsisters' graduation.
Indeed, yes.
And soon I'll be going there for a concert.
Yes. I know, I went there for a concert, while seeing Shinedown with Queen Panala. And it was an amazing concert. But we're not talking about that right now. We'll get to that.
Or Queen Panala as a whole.
Wait, what?
Like, we also haven't elaborated on her yet, have we?
Well, this is the episode where we actually elaborate who she is. She is not only...
First, I'm sure you can gather. King, Queen...
You're
not that dumb, are you?
Come on, we're the whole package. And so, as you know, and for those who don't know and cannot pick up on clues, and whatever...
And what's between the lines.
And what's in between the lines, she is my girlfriend. And... also, she is also helping us out with video editing. So, of all the amazing animations that's on the video, some of the, sound effects and whatever, you have her to thank. So, make sure you guys give your full support on every single member on this team. So, there we go. Even the intern, who gets only paid by bitten sandwiches. And lately she has been lacking, but we'll still give her some appreciation.
We'll let her grow.
She's giving us the disappointing thumbs up.
We'll let her grow, unlike a Netflix producer.
But anyways, going back over to
the HEB Center.
The HEB Center for Comic-Con. Yes, so I actually had quite a lot of fun. I've seen many people dress up. They were selling a whole lot of merch, such as different types of comic books, people dressing up as different comic characters, such as Gwenpool we met. We met Darth Vader. We met also the voice actors. We didn't see them. We saw them, but we didn't speak to them. So one of them that we saw was Uncle Iroh. We know who that is. Come on.
Ooh.
I know, right? And what was it? We got to see what was that guy's name? Do you remember that guy's name?
Describe the character. Maybe I'll know.
He is from Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Was Don Gibb, if I'm correct? But I could be wrong.
Donnie Gibbs? Donnie Yang?
No, I think it was Gibbs or...
I only know Bloodsport from Cobra Kai references.
We'll put a picture right here.
Yeah.
So, and my dad, he got an autograph with him, and one of the funny things is that my dad asked him, hey, how was Jean-Claude Van Damme? He was like, oh yeah, he's an asshole. I was like, oh shit. Which we all know, actors just messing around with other actors.
He doesn't seem as approachable as Arnie or Stallone.
Yeah.
I mean, Stallone has a big head, but he did come from humble beginnings.
Yeah, he did.
And I mean, come on. Yo, Adrian! Come on.
And, but yeah, no, I met a whole assortment of people, and I have gotten a few merch from over there. One of them being, we are not sponsored by, but I would love to show and just tell my appreciation to this company called Pop Soap, which they make pop culture references based on the soaps that they make. And the very first one that I got from them was the Infinity Bar soap. And this one had, so the detail of this one is it's a black square bar with nice exfoliation, and it has like little different gems inside of them, hence infinity. What was it based off of the Infinity War
The
movie,
Infinity Saga, I should say.
Infinity Saga. And it smelled fantastically amazing. Like as soon as I got out of the shower, I was still smelling like lemongrass and blood orange citrus, all that stuff. Oh my god. So please do check them out. What was it? We are not sponsored by them, but we definitely love them.
Do you know what I'm surprised you haven't mentioned yet?
What have I not mentioned yet?
The Back to the Future stuff. Like the hoverboard?
I was getting to that.
Okay. I just thought you would have talked about that first.
You know what? Fair enough. Because, Back to the Future is my favorite movie. And I will discuss this right now. So there was this one section where it was selling the Back to the Future merch. And it was signed by Christopher Lloyd and Marty McFly's...
Michael J. Fox?
Michael J. Fox. Man, part of it is stage fright, so just be chill with me. So one of them was being the hoverboard signed by Michael J. Fox, while the other was the DeLorean, the toy DeLorean signed by Christopher Lloyd. And I was like, dude, man, if I could, I would have totally bought them. But given how expensive they are,
I mean, it had their SIGs on it, so.
It had their signatures on them. It was bound to be very expensive. And then there was this one section where what was it? It was upstairs, and people were just dressed up as like different Star Wars characters. And what was it? They were gonna have a section where you get to do some lightsaber battle training. And
Were they going to teach all 7 forms?
I think they were, because they actually they have a serious business of like dedication of like
Because you know the 501st fan base, right?
the 50.
The 501st?
No.
So, Star Wars, like, a big part of their fan base is, like, the 501st. And it's, like, where a bunch of people dress up as, like, clone troopers and stormtroopers.
Okay.
And have their own, like, custom things, or they dress up as a character.
Yeah.
Obviously, Rex is very popular.
Very.
But there's another kind of similar fan base where they do, like, lightsaber fighting. And they try to train in the 7 forms, too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And they also have this cinematic, way of doing it to make things very exciting. It's pretty cool. And if I do find it, I would definitely, put them up as well, right around here. And last but not least, the last merch that that I bought was a painting, or more like a poster of Deadpool like saying "Bad Harley" to Harley Quinn, and
right there.
Yes, that one right there. But I'm gonna play it up right here for those who want to see.
Good thing this isn't in the first 40 seconds.
No, it is not. And good thing it's not part of our thumbnail. We're looking at you, MXR.
Why is he wearing Chucks?
That's the one takeaway that you get.
That's the first thing I noticed after seeing Harley's ass.
Yeah, fair enough.
He's literally 2 feet away from riding his Harley.
Vroom vroom, am I right? Only something Joker cannot get.
True.
And I like, of the many series of Batman, I just don't like Joker. Well, I mean, he's a good villain. I just don't like him. As a human being, yeah. But that's my small talk. What about you?
Let's see. I've slowly been getting library cards.
Are you collecting them for the Infinity Library card?
No. But sometimes a library will have something that you want.
Yeah.
And your regular library doesn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
So you go to another one. And I've actually found a way to get multiple library cards. I will save that for another day.
Okay.
Because if you don't know about this, I don't know if anyone outside of Texas does it, but it is a pretty cool way to get more library cards. But right now I have Round Rock, Austin, and Georgetown.
Nice.
And like a community in Austin. Like they have their own library, and I have a library card there too. Now I just got to get Cedar Park and Pflugerville.
Hey, 2 more and you get the true Infinity library card.
Well, I mean, I am thinking of going back to San Marcos to like get a new library card there.
And this is the Texas version of Thanos. At least in the MCU
Or rather, I
version.
should say Texas Library System.
Yeah.
I actually found out they do a similar thing for museums here in Texas too.
Oh.
So the next time I go back to my hometown, where it's actually the cheapest way to get it, and get a library card there too. It's my old community library. It's nostalgia. Like over the summer we'd go there.
Yeah.
And there was this like Batman guidebook I would check out. I checked it out twice because it was that cool. I actually need to buy it for myself. I have it in like my eBay like wish list. I don't know why I haven't bought it yet. And I know there's a Superman one too.
Yeah. But speaking of stupid, go check out our previous episode.
We put in a
Where
adequate amount of hard work.
Very much. A whole lot of hard work there.
But that makes me wonder.
What does it make you wonder?
Sometimes when stupid stuff happens, it's like, what goes on inside that head of theirs? And no, I did not intentionally try to quote Inside Out. Or did I? Sometimes an idea emerges in the shower, where there's nothing going around, just you and your thoughts. And sometimes you end up taking a half-hour-long shower as a result.
So this episode is Shower Thoughts.
Oh, you're actually in sync.
Oh my god. Yeah!
And we didn't miss the high five either.
Yeah! You want to go double or nothing?
No, I may accidentally punch you.
Okay.
So, I don't have to explain what a shower thought is, right?
You may do, because someone in the audience does not
For
know
that
what...
dumbass who doesn't know. A shower thought is as it thinks. It's a thought that you like occur that's just so random that like sometimes it just happens in the shower, and sometimes it happens right when you're trying to go to sleep. You know that meme where it's like, okay, brain, shut up, and the brain reminds you of something in the past, and then you can't go to sleep.
It's like, oh my god, I don't need sleep, I need answers.
Or like, oh my god, why did you remind me of this? We all have those moments.
Those cringy moments.
Yeah, my whole life is cringe. That's why I'm doing a podcast. But anyways,
Like, does that make me cringe?
no, you're just chaotic.
Yeah, there we go.
So, and the whole genesis of this idea comes from weddings. We all know the saying, till death do us part. You know, because divorce is immoral. But it happens. But sometimes it actually does stick till death. But then, you know, you remarry, and then you die. And then your second partner dies afterwards. But when you're in the afterlife, is it like harem route? Do you pick the one you want to get back with? Or what? Like, is it just like one of those like, I need answers.
Well, what do you think?
Well, I don't believe in anything. I just think it's a void.
It's just a void. Okay.
It's that Frankly Frank meme. You can choose to believe in an afterlife. What about you?
I believe that there is an afterlife. And then, as far as the whole, you having multiple partners, after, and no, not the kind of like where you cheat, but more like if your partner dies and you're still alive and you happen to remarry, then, whatchamacallit, and then you die afterwards, and then later on everyone else happens to die. I think it might be, I don't know, a harem thing? Maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, it's just like, is it harem route? Is it consented polygamy?
I mean, yeah, like where everybody's in peace and harmony.
Yeah, it's like...
At least I would like to think.
Maybe it's like maybe kind of similar to joint custody. It's like, okay, I'm with her for this weekend, and then next week I'll be with this girl for that weekend.
Who knows?
Like, this thought is just so unhinged. It's like, why did I come up with this? But it makes for a very good question. Right?
Right. So now that we have talked about your first shower thought, here's my shower thoughts. I've been wondering this for a while.
Mm-hmm. Pop off.
Why is it called cargo when it's referring to a ship? But when it comes to shipment, it's referring to a car.
Yeah, it's like, I never thought about this until you brought it up to me.
Yeah, like, okay, seriously, if you're on a ship, it should be shipment. Those two go together. Like, they're supposed to be together. Whereas cargo, it's meant for a car. Like, you're bringing mail into your car and delivering it into the person's home or wherever you're delivering it to.
The Office.
The office. I don't know, Antarctica.
And not the TV show.
Yeah, exactly. You even brought it to Atlantis. Heck, I don't know if Atlantis has a shipping address.
We don't even know if it's real.
Is it or is it not? Well, Milo Thatch actually looked it up, and he said it's real.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
So,
trust you.
Yeah, yeah. You know who Milo Thatch is, right?
I don't think so.
You have not seen the movie?
Oh, the movie Atlantis. No, I haven't seen it. I've seen
Okay.
parts of it.
Okay, okay.
It was like 6th grade, end of the year. Started watching it, but we never finished the film. I just
that's
never
one
got
of
around to
those.
finishing
It
it.
was one of those deals. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Then I can't fault you on that one.
Yeah, it's just sometimes. Remember, I didn't grow up with Disney. We'll save this for another episode.
Yeah, we'll save this for another episode.
But I didn't really grow up with Disney like that.
So, but yeah, no, like, and for those who have not seen that movie, I highly encourage you watch it because for those who love Back to the Future, they'll love the Atlantis. But yes, so that is one of the thoughts that has plagued my mind and has disturbingly just angered me. Like I'm just like, yo, like English is difficult. English is hard.
I mean, there's a reason why we have an Urban Dictionary on top of a regular dictionary.
We'll save that for another episode.
Yeah.
And
If there's anything related to peanut butter, you do not want to look in the Urban Dictionary. You don't. You don't. I still need you to react to the truffle butter definition, don't I?
yes, you do. I'm afraid of just what I may find, but also at the same time, like
Or a donkey punch.
I don't think I want to know what that is.
Oh boy.
Um,
I need
but-
to. I need to shoot your reactions. That's
yeah,
for sure.
yeah, we definitely need to have a video of my reactions. But yeah, so that's one of my shower thoughts. You want to continue with your shower thoughts?
We all know the world used to be connected, and then Pangea, and then it broke apart. Well, we know that Russia and Alaska are very close to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that that was because the two lands were connected by an ice bridge?
Yeah, over at the Bering Straits.
Yeah, and you know how Native Americans, like their origins come from mainland China.
Yeah.
So obviously they moved,
Yeah.
but eventually it broke. And do you ever think they wondered about their old families? Or, like, if they even worried about it? Or because they were nomadic in the first place, they just moved on?
I would like to think that they were nomadic, but,
They still cared?
they still cared. But, honestly...
Or were they just, like, already this far settled into the land where it just didn't matter?
I mean, honestly, we don't have the answers. I mean, if we had, let's just say...
If we had a DeLorean, maybe.
If we had a DeLorean, the Animus from Assassin's Creed, or... I don't know, that watch from, what was it, Deadpool 2 from Cable, we could totally check that
That
out.
somehow also travels universes?
That also travels, oh my god, yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, that's right, oh my god.
And they never explained that it would do that, did it?
Oh my god.
Plot hole?
Plot hole?
It's a comedy movie. It shouldn't be taken too seriously.
Yeah.
Remember, this is the same dude who tried to do the smash-masturbating.
I mean, that's... Okay, we covered another, a shower thought with, because of a plot hole. But yeah, no.
This kind of segues into another one that I brought up.
Okay.
Where do people get the idea for sexual positions and, like, acts? Like, who in their bright mind thought, like, yo, there's a perfectly nice vagina there. Why don't I put it in her ass? Like, where does this idea come from? Like, is it just boredom? Curiosity? I don't know. Like, where did it come from?
I'm just massively shocked that you actually said that right in front of the camera, girl. But then again, though, this is a rated R.
This is a rated R podcast.
This is a rated R podcast.
We're all adults here.
We're all adults here.
I need an adult. I am an adult.
I'm so glad you're watching that.
Where's that? Oh, that's
Team
from.
4-star.
Oh yeah, I haven't gotten very far. There's a lot. Like, I've seen funny clips from that show. Like, this is my full potential. Yes, just like Yamcha. I don't know what this Yamcha is, but it sounds very disappointing.
It is. But let's get back to our shower thoughts. So I think you were trying to start off with the Bering Straits and people being nomads, but I think you
It devolved into sexual techniques
yeah,
and the foundations of the Kama Sutra.
pretty much.
Like, I don't remember how the 2 points connected.
Right.
Oh, it's because I mentioned the Deadpool and Wolverine masturbating thing.
I'm actually kind of curious. What did you mean by this point right here? Like first, what was it right here?
Oh, when the mass destruction thing?
Yes, I want you to.
It's a shower thought that probably comes from an idea of a shower thought in the first place.
Mm,
You know, for as long as there has been man, there has been war.
yep.
And some sick person has to come up with the idea of different ways to massively kill a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't watch Oppenheimer, but the guy had the idea for the atomic bomb.
Oh yeah.
But it's like, where in your mind does this come from? Or the mind to create mustard gas?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Like, what part of the mind, like, I guess in some degree we're all kind of violent beings to a degree.
to a degree, yeah.
That's why we have serial killers.
Mm-hmm.
Not that we're proud of it, but just, it is what it is.
What do you mean by we're not proud of it? I mean,
Well,
we're proud of having a society of serial killers?
Yeah.
Yeah, then yeah, we're not proud of it.
Yeah, we're not proud of it, but we know that it happens.
We know that exists, among other things.
Yeah, so it's like some person, like, when you think about it, weapons of mass destruction were probably a shower thought in the first place.
Yeah, and what's funny too is that like it actually developed into a Dr. Seuss episode, and I don't know if you've ever seen this
Do
before.
you mean book?
Well, book, but then it came into a movie, like a short movie.
Okay.
So whatchamacallit, Dr. Seuss had this, and I saw this on the what was it back in elementary, or what was it
Talk about
middle
mustard gas in elementary school?
No, but it did talk about like two people waging war at each other, and they always kept on developing much bigger weapons, much deadlier weapons on both sides until one day, just one day, they just had one tiny marble. This was no ordinary marble. This is the kind of marble where if you drop it, the whole world dies. So these two people from two different clans or families, whatever, they came together, like with like one of each. Like they have this little marble, that the nuclear marble, and they were just staring at each other. Two people staring each other down, and if one of them just so happens to drop the marble, they both drop the marble, and it ends the world. So that actually kind of what was it in a way shows like how the U.S. and other countries, they have other weapons of mass destruction, but if they decided to drop it, then all hell will break loose.
Mm-hmm. It's just a contingency of like, I won't use them if you don't use them.
Yeah.
I mean, the only atomic bombs that have been dropped are the ones on Japan.
Yeah. Wait.
You want to know what's sick, twisted facts? When those bombs were initially dropped, I believe there were some people who were like not that impressed because they didn't do as much destruction as like the Tokyo bombings.
Mm.
But because the Tokyo bombings did more destruction, but the difference was one bomb versus thousands.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it is. You know, I remember watching The Fat Electrician, and he was like, you know, like when someone was like, you know, airborne troopers haven't been relevant since World War II, and he brings up, well, we'll neither have nuclear weapons. It's the threat of their existence what matters.
Mm-hmm.
And for those who don't know what airborne troopers are, they're the people who jump out of the planes in parachutes.
Yeah.
Behind enemy lines.
It's like the almost kamikaze.
No, kamikazes are just crazy.
Yeah. That's why I said the almost kamikazes. Because like
but it's like, but a kamikaze is like an intentional suicide. It's just, whereas a parachuting, you're like, it's like, you know the risk and there's a chance you can't survive. Kamikaze, not so much.
Exactly. That's the reason why I was actually making that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to go into your?
Yeah, and I actually have like one more, and if I come up with more, then I'll come up with more. But have you ever wanted to make your own drill?
Like the tool, or like or like a repeated exercise.
No, like an actual tool drill, like
To
one.
play guitar with.
I see what you did there. Rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen.
I saw his son live.
Oh, you did.
He's very good.
Nice.
But anyways, to your point.
So, and this is the kind of drill that just drills to the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all you got to do is take a blender, the mechanism of a blender, and attach a shovel. Turn it on, and you can dig your way down to China.
The minute you said blender, I lost it. It never ends with you, does it?
I love blenders. I don't know what it about them. I just love them. I have a feeling one day you're probably just getting me get me a Christmas gift, which is going to be a blender, or at least whenever I move out, and you give me a blender as a homecoming gift.
Yeah, depending on how I feel at the moment, will depend if you get a cheap one or a Ninja.
Let's hope for a Ninja.
But yes, because unfortunately the Blenderception episodes will be a thing.
Oh yeah, it will be.
You're like, what the hell's Blenderception? You're not ready.
Oh, you guys are not ready for a Blenderception not yet.
You're not ready.
And the many parodies that I have along in them.
Oh god.
There's so much lore.
Yeah, he told me the lore, and I'm just like, we're... You coming up with Blenderception's a shower thought, isn't it?
It is. Oh my god. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Like, where did this come from?
I will gladly tell you that it came from a meme.
Oh no.
And actually no, it came with 2 memes. And if I find them, I will post it right here. So, it all started with one meme of someone having a martini glass of marinara sauce and a meatball inside of it. And then I found a blender meme along with it, like somehow close, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is beautiful. This is amazing. And then out of nowhere, one bright day and I was bored too, so I had the bright idea of making a Blender movie trailer by typing it. Like, I scripted the entire thing out. And when we have the budget, we will make a Blenderception movie, or at least the trailer first. Of course, it always starts with the trailer.
It starts with the script.
Well, it starts with the script, which I have.
Okay. That's just how filmmaking works.
Well, yeah, I have a whole bunch of scripts.
And technically, the film comes first, but this is just like a test project.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun test project.
Yeah.
So.
You're way too excited for this.
I'm way too excited for this. I really want to make my own Blenderception movie trailers.
I know you do. So after that bout of anxiety between the break, we're just gonna go into a darker shower thought.
Okay. Ooh.
So, I've seen some true crime stuff.
Yeah.
Mostly involving stuff that I like. Like, I like music, so sometimes, music, true crime stuff just occurs. And there's one infamous case of this Welsh band, who will not be named, because if you know who I'm talking about, you'll understand why I don't want to name drop them. But, what he did is very disgusting, to where people who try to read the court documents get nauseated.
Mm.
It is bad. And a part of it is recording illegal material. The context clues should could give away what this man did. And I discovered when learning about this case that there's someone whose job is to go through all of that footage and label different things and find different aspects, so that way they can figure out who the people in the videos are to find them, but also to sort them for evidence.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're thinking, wow, that is someone's poor job. Someone unfortunately has that job. And I actually found out from another video that those jobs have a high turnover rate because of the trauma.
Wow.
Because, this is stuff that no human should see.
Mm.
But they often try to get them to come back because no one else is willing to do it, or, they don't last long. Which is kind of sad to think about. But also the fact that in, FBI, there's a whole database with, terabytes worth of illegal videos.
Ooh.
Or, stuff that should not be seen in the world. And, again, it's there. One pentagram.
Pentagram?
Pentagon hack or something like that can just leak it all. I'm like, that is a terrifying thought.
That is.
It is. That's one of those shower thoughts that keep you up at night.
Mm.
It's you probably wish you didn't know this, did you?
I wish I didn't know this myself. So, thanks for putting that in my brain.
But yeah, I said this one was dark.
Very, very dark.
I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to put this on the podcast, but you know what? It was an idea.
I mean, yeah, we definitely needed ideas for our episode, and one of them was a shower thought, so I'll give you credit for that.
Because the only one I had was the harem route thing. Yeah, we go from harem route to illegal videos.
Kind of wish you did it in reverse to start off dark, but then ended off with a lighter note. But that's fine.
I mean, that first one can be kind of tasteless to some people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just went with chaos in this one, didn't I?
You went with chaos, and chaos was the right choice for this podcast.
That is true.
And I guess
Your last two will be the palate cleansers.
yes, my last two will be the palate cleansers. So, did you all know that mushrooms are not plant-based? They're very close to animals. And what he has told me was that like there was a mushroom that tasted like beef.
Yeah, so there is a vegan substitute for beef.
Indeed. So for all you vegans out there who cannot enjoy meat, there you go. Hey, listen, we gotta respect everybody's choices, man.
Even if they're wrong.
Even if they're wrong.
What did Gordon Ramsay say? He's allergic to vegetarians?
I think he's just allergic to the fakes.
That's true. I mean, like, he respects them.
He respects them, yeah.
He just, doesn't agree with them. But yeah, but you bring up, like mushrooms are more like...
Yeah.
Because, they're eating other things. And they're breaking it down and then growing themselves.
Yeah.
So in a technical sense, is it really plant-based? Is it truly vegan to eat them?
And for those who, what was it, I just caught myself, what was it, listen, we're just here making jokes, we're not here to harm anyone, so, what was it, for those who are vegetarian, listen, this is your choice, what was it, we don't, we ain't discriminating, we ain't, what was it?
I'll probably go vegan for a week to try it out.
Yeah, just to try it out, yeah.
Document it like Jaden Animations did.
Oh, okay.
And the Odd Ones Out.
Okay.
Have you ever watched those videos?
I actually did see Jaden Animations, and I definitely seen a few Odd Ones Out.
You never saw those videos.
I have not seen those videos, though.
Oh.
It would be an interesting experience.
We need to create that reaction channel as soon as possible.
Yeah.
It'd just be fun stuff, easy stuff to do. It's fun. Turn your brain off.
Why can't we just do it for this channel?
Branding. Separation of content. We'll get back to this.
We'll get back to that, yeah. But
yeah, reaction material is coming in the future. Ta-da! Spoilers?
Nah.
Okay.
It's just
Inevitable.
think of it as a mini trailer, if you will.
I am truly inevitable. But yeah, your last shower thought.
Yes, my last shower thought. I was gonna pull out the knife and just do the balance thing, as all things should be, but we could do that another time. And last but not least,
Well, we already did that joke earlier.
if you have not seen it, please go see it. But yes, so COVID is a way getting away from being polite to getting someone's attention. So, if you're just out in public back in the zombie apocalypse of 2020, and yes, I call it the zombie apocalypse of 2020.
It's crazy to think that was almost half a decade ago.
Right? That was just... It's weird.
And that I indirectly jinxed it to happen.
Oh my god.
We'll save that for another day.
We'll save that for another day.
But yes, I do apologize, people. I jinxed COVID into existence.
So if you want to blame anybody, blame him.
And not the country who couldn't keep it all contained.
Right. I think that's all the shower thoughts that I had in my head. And so, after hearing your dark shower thoughts, I need to go take a shower after hearing that.
Hey, maybe you'll find some more shower thoughts.
Yeah, I'm gonna shower right now.
We need content! Oh yeah, this is how we got out of that car crash.
You good, man?
Yeah. You really can't hold it in, can you?
Can you believe me? She has some nice legs.
True, but you need to learn self-control, man.
No. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, the sooner we get home, we can actually watch these in peace.
Indeed.